ఆన్సర్ వాట్ ఈజ్ వైసీ రీసౌండ్ వస్తుంది నాన్న. వాట్ ఈజ్ వైసీ? ఈ పవర్ 2x c1 cos plus c2, that's it, c1 cos h c2 sin h. In case 2 cos and sin, in case 3 cos h sin h, cos h sin h. Note that. All the cases are over. Now I step into the problems. Now we'll start how to find the solutions to the differential equations. The basics are completed. In complementary, all the basics are completed. Yes, keep quiet yourself. Are you the special in the class? Yes. Last bench. Yes. Stand up. Brown shirt. Huh. Is there any something special outside so that we also join with you? But Gurtunchko, there are two kinds of human creatures in the world. One is prey and one is predator. ఒకటి వేటాడుతుంది, ఒకటి వేటాడబడుతుంది. There are two types of people after your completion of the course. Whether you are using the app or whether you are creating the app. Whether you are using the Swiggy or you are going to develop such kind of app after your 4 years, there is a lot of difference. If you are a user of the app, any app, without inventing anything, hardly your salary will be in lakhs. Otherwise, if you having some content, if you create something, your salary, your income will be more than 1,000 crores. Your turnover will be. That is the difference between these two. All of you, please don't misunderstand. Everybody, up to the last bench. Have you heard about the Newton? Why he is famous? Apple gravity. Even the apples are falling before the Newton also. Newton పుట్టక ముందు కూడా ఆపిల్ చెట్లు ఉన్నాయి, ఆపిల్ పండ్లు పడుతూనే ఉన్నాయి. People are observing, but what they did, they never think why the apples are falling. Just they used to bring the apple to their kitchen. ఎంతసేపు దాన్ని ఎలా కట్ చేసామా, ఎలా జ్యూస్ చేసుకుందామా, ఎలా చట్నీ చేసుకుందామా అనే కోరికనే, ఎప్పుడెప్పుడు తిందామా అని. న్యూటన్ పుట్టక ముందు కూడా యాపిల్స్ పడుతున్నాయండి. బట్ దే నెవర్ కాన్సన్ట్రేటెడ్ ఆన్ హౌ ద యాపిల్స్ ఆర్ ఫాలింగ్. ఎంతసేపు తిందామని జ్యూస్ చేసుకుందామని కోరిక. బట్ ఇన్స్టెడ్ ఆఫ్ దట్ పర్సన్, ఇన్స్టెడ్ ఆఫ్ ఈటింగ్ ద యాపిల్, he wants to know why the phenomena behind it, why the particularly apples are falling. He want to know the reason from the source level, ground level. ఆలోచించాడు. తినడం అనేది ఇతని ఇంటెన్షన్ కాదు, బట్ ఎందుకు యాపిల్ కింద పడింది, వాట్ ఈస్ ద రీజన్ బిహైండ్ ఇట్. దెన్ he discovered the concept. What is the concept? Newton's law of gravity. Newton's law of, that is why he is the most valuable person in the physics, mathematics and in the modern physics. He has such importance. We never compare that person with anybody. అక్కడ జరిగింది ఏంటి, అతను కూడా అందరిలాగానే తీసుకొని తినేస్తే ఈరోజు ఈ గ్రావిటీ అనే కాన్సెప్ట్ ఉండేది కాదు. ఒక్కసారి మీరు కూడా, మీరందరు బాయ్స్ అండ్ గర్ల్స్, you are pursuing a graduation engineering course. Not only the mathematics, every subject you must learn. Okay, now the people who are creating the apps, they are also like the students at your stage. మీలాగానే వాళ్ళు కూడా స్టూడెంట్సే, బట్ కొద్దిగా ఆలోచించారు. అదొకటి. ఎవ్రీ టీచర్ విల్ టీచ్ ద సబ్జెక్ట్, ఎవరైనా చేస్తారు. బట్ వెన్ ఎవర్ ఐమ్ గెటింగ్ సమ్ టైమ్, ఐ యూజ్ టు మోటివేట్ ద స్టూడెంట్స్ లైక్ దట్. One of the important thing is, I have a book. I want to learn one concept from this book. Yeah, certainly I will go through one concept. In the first attempt, if I did not catch 100% of the concept, yes, there will be no nervous to me. నేనేం నర్వస్గా ఫీల్ అవ్వను. ఒక కాన్సెప్ట్ చదివాను, నాకు 10% ఎక్కింది, నేను అలా వదిలేసి అలానే ఉంటుంది. వన్స్ అగైన్ ఐ స్టార్ట్ రీడింగ్ ద కాన్సెప్ట్ నెక్స్ట్ టైమ్, దెన్ ఐ విల్ అండర్స్టాండ్ 20 to 30% ఫ్రమ్ దట్ కాన్సెప్ట్. వన్స్ అగైన్ ఇఫ్ ఐ కాన్సన్ట్రేట్ ఆన్ ద ప్రాబ్లమ్ ఆర్ ద కాన్సెప్ట్ నెక్స్ట్ టైమ్, ఐ విల్ రిసీవ్ 50% ఆఫ్ దట్. అండ్ బై going to ChatGPT or by learning some concepts, and some people will explain the same concept in the YouTube. I will read, I will understand some of the experts voice, and I will go to ChatGPT and I will use Google Gemini AI or a Grok, any version of that. By collecting the information from different resources, I will start collecting the notes, writing the notes. In the first time, I will have some rough draft. In the second time, my notes will be little clear comparing to the first one. In the third attempt, I have the excellent notes. And if I start teaching to the others, I am the expert in that concept. Earlier, when I started, I am zero in one concept. But I never left the concept at the first stage. మళ్ళీ చదివాను, 20% ఎక్కించుకున్నాను. అగైన్ ఐ రెడ్ 40%, it was entered into my mind. I visited YouTube and everything. I collected everything. I have written the notes and yes, I understood the concept. ఎప్పుడు కూడా ప్రాబ్లమ్ని మధ్యలో వదిలేయకుండా లాస్ట్ వరకు ఫైట్ చేయాలి. అప్పుడు ఆటోమేటిక్లీ యూ విల్ అండర్స్టాండ్ ద కాన్సెప్ట్. హ్యావ్ యూ అండర్స్టూడ్ డియర్ స్టూడెంట్స్? ఎస్. ఫస్ట్ ప్రాబ్లమ్ సాల్వ్. d square y by, yes, d square y by dx square minus 3 dy by dx plus 2y equal to 0. Wait, everybody stop writing. I will give the enough time to copy. Will you convert this in operator form? D square absolutely you are correct, very good. This is in which form? F of d into y equal to 0, which is homogeneous. And what is the solution of 1? Y equal to yc, y equal to, because the right side is 0, no need to find the particular integral, no need to find the, only yc is enough, only yc is enough. Are you ready to find yc? What is the auxiliary equation, my dear students? F of m. Yes, what is f of m? If f of d is d square minus 3d plus 2, what is f of m? Just replace d by m. D square means it becomes m square minus 3m plus 2. Replace capital D by m. Is it correct? Now here you have two ways to find the roots. One is by using scientific calculator or manually. I have no calculator, that is why I am using, yes, manual method. Yes, factors 2m minus m 2m minus m plus 2 m into m minus 2 minus 1 into m minus 2. Therefore m minus 2 common, m minus 1, m equal to. Now with unique voice everyone must say what is the complementary function. Roots are 1 comma 2. And what is the solution? Y equal to yc, y equal to c1 e power 1x, c2 e power 2x. Of course I have written the steps without explaining because you may find the roots by using calci or you know the method. 3m is nothing but sum of 2m minus m plus 2. M common, if you take m common from the first two terms, m minus 2, minus 1 common, m minus 2, and m minus 2 common, m minus 1. Roots are real and distinct, dear and distinct. Have you understood now? And it has no particular integral. This particular integral untunda. Why? Because right side is 0. It is only homogeneous. Yc is enough. Yc is enough. Yes. చెప్పమ్మా. అది బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్లో ఏమవుతుందంటే d minus 1 y equal to 0, dy minus y, dy by dx minus y లీనియర్లో కన్వర్ట్ అవుతుంది. dy by dx plus p of x into y equal to q of x, integrating factor e power minus x, y into e power minus x equal to 0 into ఇలా పెద్ద స్టోరీ. అలానే బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్లో జరిగేది మీకు తెలియదు. Go and join. You have, and all of you, even we are solving non-homogeneous also, it is important to find the complementary. That is compulsory. It is nothing but the last step is its general solution. General solution is a solution in which the number of arbitrary constants equal to order of the differential equation. It is called general solution. Which solution? How many arbitrary constants it has? 2. What is the order of the differential equation? 2. General solution is a solution in which the number of arbitrary constants equal to order of the differential equation. And we solve few more problems, 2 to 3 problems in YC. In the afternoon session I will introduce how to find the particular integral when right side is exponential e power ax, later sin ax, and next one sin cos okate type 2, later polynomials. That will handle in the afternoon. And tomorrow e power ax, x power m, method of variation of parameters, and LCR circuits, simple harmonic motion, simultaneous differential equations. By end of the tomorrow I will be with all the topics in front of you with very clear explanation like this. Okay, right? Attend the session, all the sessions. మ్యామ్ లంచా చెప్పాలా చెప్తాను చెప్పిద్దాం. ఇది కాదా? ఓకే, నాకు ఇదే అని అనుకున్నా నేను. కంప్లీట్ చేద్దాం రేపు వేరే బ్యాచ్ కంప్లీట్గా. అంటే ఎంతవరకు అయితే అంతవరకు చెప్తాను మేడం, అర్థం కావాలి కదా. ఎంతవరకు లాగిస్తే అంతవరకు లాగిస్తాను. నేను ఇదే అనుకున్నా 2 days. ఆఫ్టర్నూన్ లాగిచ్చేస్తా. పర్లేదు మేడం, మనకు టైం ఉంటుంది కదా, ఆఫ్టర్నూన్ చాలా టైం ఉంది, 1:30 నుంచి 3 hours. ఎస్ all of you, solve. Yes, ma'am, why is sudden disturbance? Concentrate. What is the second problem? Solve. Mic is not working. Solve d square plus 4 into y. Start. Yourself. Complete that. What is the auxiliary equation? Auxiliary equation m square equal to minus 4, m equal to plus or minus 2i. m equal to plus or minus 2i. yc, can you please tell me the yc? e power 0x c1 cos 2x c2 sin 2x. My mic, okay. Can you hear me? What is the real part? 0. E power 0x c1 cos 2x c2 sin 2x. Okay. కామన్ సెన్స్ ఉండాలి కొద్దిగా. ఇడియట్. Now, what is your name? Pink shirt. ఉదయ్, వింటావా వినవా? మరి ఏం చేస్తున్నావు వినకుండా? యూజ్లెస్ ఫెలో. వాట్ ఇస్ ద లెఫ్ట్ సైడ్ ఈక్వేషన్? దట్ ఇంప్లైస్ m square equal to 1, m equal to, when the right side is real, you will get the real roots plus or minus 1. But if right side is negative, you will get the complex roots plus or minus I. If m square equal to 1, m equal to plus or minus 1. If m square equal to minus 1, m equal to plus or minus I. Plus or minus I. And now tell me, if m square equal to 4, what is m equal to? Plus or minus 2. If m square equal to minus 4, m equal to? M square equal to 9, m equal to? M square equal to minus 9, m equal to? 3i. Take this. Yes. Now, finding the particular integrals. Finding the particular integrals. Stand up. Go to the last bench. Go to the last bench. ఎంతసేపు అడుగుతావు పెన్ను? ఎస్. మైక్ చూడు ఒకసారి. చెక్ ద మైక్. నో, ఇట్స్ నాట్ కమింగ్. Yes. Can you hear me? Right. I have explained all the cases clearly by observing the roots, how to find out the complementary functions. Have you understood? Now, it is a time to know how to find out the particular integrals. How to find out the particular integrals. If the differential equation is non-homogeneous, obviously we find complementary and particular. Next, heading, finding the, start in a new page, finding the particular integrals. Finding the particular integrals if type 1 q of x equal to e power ax. Okay. Yes. Here what is the RHS? E power AX. Okay. Now to find the particular integral, you must transfer this f of d to right side. You must transfer this f of d to right side. Now substitute d equal to a. What is the substitution that you must made? D equal to a. Okay, now here we get two cases. When you substitute case 2, what is the case 2? Denominator equal to 0. It is very simple. Everybody when you replace, boys, when you replace d equal to a, in the first case the denominator will be not equal to 0. Yeah, we find and we accept as a particular integral. And the next case, what is the next case? If the denominator equal to 0, by replacing d equal to a. Now we must concentrate on the case 2 separately. Case 1 is very simple. When the denominator is not equal to 0, the output, the finite value is the particular integral. But if the denominator equal to 0, while replacing d equal to a, okay, right. In this case, split f of d into factors. If the denominator equal to 0, by replacing d equal to a, what you have to do? Split f of d into factors. Now, which factor is not 0? Which factor is not equal to 0 when d equal to a? Then find its value. Which factor is 0 when d equal to a? Then apply the formula. Who is talking? I will explain this clearly, don't worry. 1 by d minus a whole power r e power ax equal to x power r by r factorial e power ax. X power r by r factorial e power ax, and where r running from 1, 2, 3, so on. First note down the procedure. While solving the problems, I explain which problem is under case 1 and which problem is falls under case 2, how to split into factors and how to simplify. I will explain, but you need some time. Madam, close చేద్దామా? ఇది అయిన తర్వాత క్లోజ్ చేసి లంచ్ తర్వాత మీట్ అవుతా. ఇవన్నీ టైప్స్ చెప్పేస్తాం మేడం. ఈ పవర్, సైన్, కాస్, ఎక్స్ పవర్. అదే మేడం పంపించేద్దాం.